The Undaunted Celebration is an annual ESO event celebrating the exploration of the game's 4-player dungeons. This year's event will be running from September 12th through September 24th. In this event, you'll be running any of ESO's 54 dungeons to earn tickets and coffers. In this video, we will cover what's new for 2024, and then more about how to participate in the event, as well as some tips and tricks to make the most of your time in-game. If you would like a full written guide of this video, you can head over to thegameroom.tv for all the info. There are also a ton of great builds from Duma for all different classes and play styles that will help get you through these dungeons. So let's talk about what's new for this year. As in previous years, the reward coffers will be dropping Undaunted Celebration Opal Weapons style pages. This year's new style will be Earthcore from Bloodroot Forge. In addition, the Impresario will also offer style pages for this year's Earthcore Opal equipment for 5 tickets each, as well as the first 2 fragments for the Anchorborn Welwa Mount Morph for 10 tickets each. The Fine Ebon Steel Chain will be the newest fragment. If you're new to the event or just need a refresher on event logistics, we got you. To kick off the event, you can complete the introductory quest, Glory of the Undaunted, by speaking to Saraleth at any Undaunted Enclave, traveling to an Impresario tent, or by picking it up for free in the Crown Store. If you're not interested in that, then just start running dungeons. The introductory quest is not necessary, but you do get a bonus coffer. The first final group dungeon boss you defeat each day will drop 2 event tickets, as well as a glorious Undaunted reward box. As with previous years, this box contains treasures, Undaunted keys, dungeon motif pages, repair kits, transmute crystals, as well as a guaranteed drop for Opal weapons. This year, those will feature Undaunted Celebration Opal gear from Alambris, Troll King, Bloodspawn, Engine Guardian, and Chokethorn, along with this year's new style as mentioned previously, Earthcore. Coffers will also drop a piece of set gear specific to that dungeon you just ran. Use this opportunity to farm dungeons to fill your sticker book. Any additional dungeons you complete will award purple quality Undaunted reward boxes, which will still have a chance to drop those weapon style pages just with a much smaller chance. In addition to reward coffers, defeating the veteran hard mode of the dungeons in which those bosses appear has a chance to drop the Opal Mask style page for those select bosses as well. If you need some help with which dungeons those are, don't worry, we have a little cheat sheet here for you. Alambris will be found in Crypt of Hearts 1, Troll King will be found in Blessed Crucible, Bloodspawn will be found in Spindle Clutch 2, Engine Guardian will be found in Darkshade Caverns 2, Chokethorn will be found in Elden Hollow 1, and Earthcore will be found in Bloodroot Forge. If you're looking for the matching opal shoulders for these pages, style pages for the above monsters will be available from the Undaunted vendors during the event for 50 keys. Note that you must own the normal versions of the shoulders first before you can acquire the opal ones. There is also the chance to buy mystery coffers for 25 keys that will drop a random shoulder page. If you're not familiar with Undaunted keys and how to get them, you can check out our guide on thegameroom.tv. Link will be in the description below. The final event bonus we want to mention are the double key drops. Remember that pledges from Maj and Glirian will award 1 key for normal or vet, and 2 keys for vet hard mode. Pledges from Urgalog will award 2 keys for normal, 3 keys for vet, and 4 for vet hard mode. But during this event, pledges from Maj and Glirian will now give 2 keys for normal or vet, and 4 for vet hard mode. Pledges from Urgalog will award 4 keys for normal, 6 for vet, and 8 for vet hard mode. As for event vendors, the Impresario, as mentioned, will have the new Earthcore weapons, as well as the mask and shoulder style pages. She will also have the first 2 fragments for the Anchorborn Welwa mount, group repair kits, and guild commendations. Phileas Dormier, her assistant, will stock the hide shoulders style, as well as fragments from previous years, including the Aurelic Quasigriff mount, Soulfire Dragon Illusion pet, Unstable Morpholith pet, and the Deadlands Firewalker personality. As always, you will also have the instruction manual for the Aurora Firepot Spider. Finally, the Indrik vendor will stock the basic Indrik feathers, as well as the berries for the Mossheart and Onyx Indrik mount, along with their respective pets. So now that you have the event logistics down, let's talk tips and tricks. First, a few housekeeping details. Check your tickets before you head into a dungeon. If you're at cap or approaching cap, spend them before you jump into a dungeon. While they now have provisions in place to offer you uncollected tickets on your next run, no one wants to have to run a dungeon over again for tickets you couldn't collect, especially if you're on a time crunch. As always, before you buy from the impresario, test the drop rate of the goodies from the reward boxes. Tickets are valuable, so save them for the things that don't drop if you can. Also remember that items purchased from the impresario are bound, but items from coffer drops are tradable and able to be sold on guild traders. If you're looking to make a buck, item value will drop quickly during the event. Hold items for the long game to make the most of your sales. Don't forget about Ball Girl. Wait, who? He is that sad, lonely orc hanging out where you pick up your pledges. His daily delve quest can give you an extra reward box. More boxes means more loot. You can double your chances at getting drops by farming the select dungeons on Veteran Hard Mode. You'll get a coffer from killing any final boss, so why not run the dungeons that can also have a chance at dropping the mask too? Not sure how to activate hard mode in each of these dungeons? We've got you covered. In Crypt of Hearts 1, Blessed Crucible, Elden Hollow 1, you're going to look for the Glorious Scroll of Battle. All you need to do is read the scroll and you'll be in hard mode. In Spindle Clutch 2, all you're going to want to do is not kill the sacrifices on the final boss. Those will be the people staked to the posts. In Darkshade Caverns 2, you're going to want to avoid pulling any levers in the middle of the arena. Kill the boss as is without touching anything, and you got your hard mode. In addition to the event loot, there is one more bonus dungeon dropping extra goodies during the event period. It's not event related, but the timing happens to match up. The Shadowrend Monster Mask Style page will be dropping from Veteran Banished Cells 1, starting September 9th, running through September 16th. You only need to have the hard mode achievement completed to have the increased chance of a drop. You do not have to run it on hard mode every time. So if you want to throw this one into your run mix, you have the chance to get another Monster Mask Style page. It's normal, not opal, but still a pretty cool mask. Are you level 45 or higher? Then don't forget to check the pledges too. Tackle those while you're out farming coffers for extra keys and transmute crystals. If you are just looking to farm reward boxes as quickly as possible, the easiest and quickest dungeon to farm is Fungal Grotto 1. If you slay the first 2 goblin bosses, jump down the waterfall on your left, you can hit the final boss and be out of there. 5 to 10 minutes max for that sweet, sweet plunder. And that's the Undaunted Celebration. Lots of dungeon running to be had, so get your dungeon pants ready. And don't forget to check out this guide, builds, and more at thegameroom.tv.